I never considered the possibility of the dream taking hold. Everybody gets swept up in it. We see what their fantasy lives would look like, and then they break out. Like I said, other series have done this. I should have seen this coming, and it may not happen, right? But like, once he said he's going to put them to sleep, the idea popped in my head in the middle of the last episode. We've seen it happen with Agents of Shield. We've seen it happen with Once Upon a Time was it Once Upon a Time? Not Once Upon a Time in anything. I think it's just called Once Upon a Time. Let me see. To a lesser extent, Stargate has done it. X-Files has done it. Like, to a lesser extent. The ones I'm talking about was multiple episodes. It took multiple episodes to break out, once we started with the fantasy life. So it's got me wondering, what would Naruto's perfect fantasy life be? Would he be an adult as a Hokage? Or would he be a child and his parents are alive and he has a lot of friends? I think he'd be a child, his parents are alive and he has a lot of friends. That's his perfect child. That's his perfect fantasy. Now, is it a shared fantasy? We're all in the same fantasy. We all kind of get what we want within this shared fantasy? Or is it like supernatural? In heaven and supernatural, each person goes to their own personal heaven. And their personal heaven is whatever they want. Right? So, for me, my personal heaven would be cabin in the woods by myself. There's a Thai place across I can walk down a trail to get to a Thai place to eat, and a couple other places like, Taco John's and, shit like that, right? Taco John's is it's better than Taco Bell, but it's very limited locations in the world. So, it's not as popular as Taco Bell. You probably haven't heard of it. Fantastic restaurant. So, and there would be like a lot of books to read and a lot of cool stuff to watch, right? That would probably be my ideal heaven, right? So each person gets their ideal heaven, right? Whatever it may be. It may be like, running a bar. It could be on a fishing boat somewhere. It could be in the Caribbean on an island. Whatever it is, their personal heaven. But it's only one person. Only one person goes, and any of the other people in here are fantasies. Now, the person in heaven doesn't really understand that they're fantasies. They kind of know they're in heaven. It's kind of foggy, right? They kind of know they're in heaven. They don't really know that the other people that are interacting with are not real, but they kind of know a little bit, right? But they're happy. That's the whole point. In special cases, soulmates, two people who love each other and spent their lives together, like my dad and mom were kind of that way. They were soulmates. After mom died, dad never dated again, right? For the rest of his life, the last 30 years of his life. They were soulmates. They would be in heaven together. That's the only exception to the rule that you're in heaven by yourself in Supernatural. So the supernatural thing is each person would be their own little individual bubble. And you can't go to other people's bubbles, right? That would kind of suck in this case because people couldn't band together and break out, right? So I think you're going to have the other type, if we even do the dream sequence thing. You're going to have the other type where it's a shared dream. We all live in the same dream space, and we can bump into each other and interact with each other, and we're real people. But we all individually get what we want within that framework, right? So, for instance, in the supernatural version, if one of the things you like in your heaven is me doing reactions to shows you like, a fake me, a non-real me would be in your heaven doing these reactions. Maybe we'd be sitting on the couch together, watching stuff together, right? Like, because it'd be in person, right? So that was how I started with that anyway, doing reactions in person essentially. But it wouldn't be me. It'd be a fake me. In the kind I think it's going to be, if I was there, it would really be me. That's the difference. So I think it would be a shared dream space, which means Naruto could be a child in this dream space with his parents and his friends. But Sasuke, maybe he's an adult and maybe he's a Hokage, if that's his heaven. So he'd be the Hokage, head of the village. Sakura would be, she could be an adult. Maybe she wants to be 40. So they would be three different ages because it's whatever each individual person wants, right? But they could all be interacting together. And another thing too, maybe Sakura, when she encounters Naruto, he would see her as a little girl his age because that's what he wants. But she wouldn't be that. She could talk to him, but she wouldn't be that. There'd be kind of a filter, right? We could talk forever about this. Like, there's so much you could unpack there, so much you could do. But the most interesting part of this hypothetical is, what do these characters want? I think I know what Naruto wants. In his heart, so everybody peace with everybody. Everybody's safe. You don't have to fight. There's no attacks. You can train because it's fun to train. You can spar because it's fun to spar. But it's never for real. Nobody ever gets hurt. You don't have to worry about anybody being hurt, killed. And you have friends and you have your parents. And maybe a girl he has a crush on. You know, that, right? That's what I think he wants. What does Sasuke want? I think maybe he just, well, he would want his family back. Alive. All of them. Together. And be a Hokage. I think that's fairly accurate. Sakura? I don't know. We just don't know enough about her. I think Naruto and Sasuke are the only two we know enough about that I can say definitively what their fantasy world would look like. What their perfect dream would be. I don't think we know enough about the rest of them. Any of them. But that's what makes this hypothetical so interesting. Is this idea, because it really reveals a character. What do they want, right? That's what makes it so interesting. At any rate, let's go ahead and get into it. This is 384, and we are going on 1. 3, 2, 1. He is burning, man. I know that's some of his leftover power, I'm just saying. It looks funny. Yep. Look, not everybody shares your ideology. Why would you think they would? Yeah. Fortunately, the one good thing about them repeating dialogue, I didn't catch that last time because I was talking. This time I caught it, everything he said. So that's good. It's kind of interesting that he said that. I suppose. Think you just pissed him off, though. Wonder if we're going to go to sleep at all. What is your next move? You're goddamn right. They just keep breaking that convention. You can't do that, man. I just want to be in a room with the writers for 5 minutes. I'm not going to fight them. I just want to talk to them. I'll call them a few bad names. Didn't mean to imply I was going to whip their asses. I didn't say a private room either, because that would imply whipping ass. But, wonder when this actually ended. Because the first series was around 2001. I feel like this ended, like, relatively recently, like 2014, 2015, somewhere around there. Which means this would have been 2013, 2012, 2013. We're getting into the modern era of anime. Now, I'm no expert. I've only seen a couple series there in the modern times. But they definitely don't do this. Like, they're just... it's so different how they're paced and how they're done. Probably shouldn't be looking at the graphics. I definitely don't want to see something that's going to tell me that they ever entered the dream world, because I don't want to know that ahead of time. That would piss me off. It was such a great moment in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. when it happens. I feel like Once Upon a Time forecasted it a little bit, telegraphed it is what I'm looking for. Telegraphed it a little too much, so you knew that was going to happen, right? It kind of came out of nowhere in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which I like. That's the thing. You want to foreshadow, but if you foreshadow too much, you're basically just telegraphing at that point. You might as well just have a roadmap. Here you go. Here's everything that's going to happen. A heart filled with comrades. Ah, shit. What if... It's like their energy is almost like the energy is fighting each other, but it's not. It's in collaboration. They really do work well together. Get his ass. I don't think it's going to work, I've been very consistent in that. But if anything will work, it'll be these two working together, right? They're blended. Yeah. Yeah. We're inside each other. That is what he did. Look at that. So Sasuke's on the outside. This is another great artistic design, by the way. Dude, are you gonna do something? Why are you just chilling in here? Don't tell me you just went into the dream world. No, he's seeing a little bit of what's going on. Who'da thunk? Are you looking outside his eye? Looking through his eye? Oh, don't try to run away now, bitch. Yeah. It's really cool, man. The whole hole through the hand thing is working for me. He also likes the whole DNA design, right? Yeah. It's blooming. It's blooming. How about you leave where you are? Can't you do the eye thing and get out of here? This sorry ass world. Yeah, because we killed Pain. So now we're talking about creation myths, huh? Yeah. Does it feel like the story is ground to a halt? Does it feel like they should just start fighting? I feel that way. Like you see a little bit of Naruto out in the mouth, right? That's pretty cool. And in the eyes. Good shit. Trying to get one haymaker. Kick his ass. Eat him. How about that? Chomp. Yep. I don't know what they can do, but yeah. Now you're talking. Don't they call it the drip? They have the drip. Don't touch it. Evaporate your hands. It is kind of interesting. Naruto has the biggest heart and most empathy in the world. Going against somebody with no heart, no empathy, right? Yin Yang, like I said, the writing's brilliant, man. They got it very well set up. and they may even manage to figure out a way to make teamwork make the dream work into this, right? Other than just these two. You got other people helping. We don't care about your damn blade. Yeah. Somebody's about to be really wrong. Nice editing, by the way. Oh, you made him sad. Everybody seems sad except for that person on the left. This is his ideal childhood, right? Growing up, he never got taken away. It seems like Rain would have still died, though. That's the grave they were at. He would have been Hokage, or is that what I'm saying? He would have been here when Orochimaru attacked. That's right. Get that shit out of my face. Yeah. That's what could have been. She would have still died, but he would have been a good person. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. The whole thing where they go past and then the person explodes. Love that, man. I love that every time I see it. Shogun did that a couple times, I think. What is that shit? I thought it was blood or innards coming out, or energy, right? It's a beast, is what it is. Those are all the beasts trying to escape, maybe? Right. Right. They had the little song together, man. That's how why this worked. Because humans suck, that's why. Yeah. Been a lot of this the last third of the series, right? Been a lot of that. Booyah. Give me some skin. Yeah. 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 You're not bickering with each other. That's my favorite, the one on the right. Cool. God damn, your beast is ugly. Okay, Jar Jar. Not so lucky. Just saying, you got caught, you know. That's right. Give us some skin. Love it. He is, man. Oh, shit. That's right. Pull it out of him. Pull it out. Now, see, this I didn't consider. I was just thinking about attacking him. Slugging it out, magic attacks, whatever. But if you can pull the beast out of him, he's less powerful. Then you got a shot, right? I didn't think about that. Octopops. Hilarious. Yeah, we're taking it. Give it back. Well, that was some awesome clothes while it lasted. Yeah, he's in the recording studio grunting like he's taking a dump. Awkward. Just saying. The plants are pissed. Good shit. Yep. It's working. Attack. That's right. Come here, you little bitch. Get out of him. They're gonna summon her. The little kid character designs are always so cute. My biggest weakness in anime is the younger versions of adult or teenage and adult characters we see. Something about it is just absolutely hilarious. Probably because we don't get to do that in live action. They bring in another actor who sometimes really looks like them, but it's never them, right? Like, of course it's not them. It's a different person. So something about it being animated makes it gives you more immersion than live action because it feels like them as a kid in a way that just live action just can't duplicate. Dude, they keep showing this shit in movies. People kissing photographs and kissing mirrors. Ain't nobody fucking got me cussing again. Ain't nobody doing this in real life. Nobody is kissing pictures in real life. Who the hell would do that? It's such a movie, TV show trope, is what I'm saying. Again, killing it with the music. Holy shit. Who composed this series, man? Oh, now you're making Naruto cry. He sees the deep pain this guy's in. Still no excuse. You're committed atrocities and war crimes. You, yeah, good point. Yeah, not anymore, bitch. Ah, shit. Here we go. Yeah, he's got something for this son bitch. This is gonna help too somehow. You see our little chakra hands? We got friends. Don't get scared now. You don't know about this. Can't believe he's about to lose, man. We still got 100 episodes left. I mean, 50 after you get rid of the filler, but, we're at 384. That I'm starting to see how we can have filler start at 387. We're about to wrap this shit up. I see what he's doing. He could have been Naruto if he had picked a different path. You could have been part of the team, man. Like I said, talking to him, this is how you do it. Yep. I wanted to be a bureaucrat. Yep. Then why are you mad? Yeah. I like how they're all backing up as I mentioned each one of them. Lay down your arms. Yep. Ah! Yes, you did. One of my favorite anime tropes is they start talking shit and they're pointing at you. Again, another thing people don't do in real life, but who cares? It's awesome.